slick girls get me every time. Them slick girls could get every time. Them slick girls get me.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Brianna. No, I know Anna, and today I have a little story time for y'all. I was really debating if I wanted to tell this story time because it's a little kiki. So I was like, why not? And I also want to upload a video every week of this December. And why not tell y'all a little story time about my first fight, my first school fight, to be exact. So it was like, okay, it was a real kiki. I don't know how to start. Okay, before we get into it, me and the girl that I fought, we're cool now. We talked about it. We gonna talk about all that, and like, you know, we have each other on social media now and stuff like that. So, you know, it's whatever. Okay. What should I name this girl? So we need to give these people fake names because it all started in a group chat. It was like 5 girls, I believe. Let me count. Yeah, the girl that I thought we're gonna name her Dallas. We're gonna name one of the instigators in the group chat. We're gonna name her Joy, and then we're gonna name one of the girls who was talking too much. Name her Stephanie. So, okay. So this 8th grade, the beginning of 8th grade just started. It was September. So I don't know how this group chat came about. Honestly, I don't remember who started it, how I got put in the group chat. I don't know how none of it came about, but we was in a group chat. So me and I almost said her name. Me and Dallas, we were already cool. Like, I talked to some of the people she hung out with. Like, basically everybody at my middle school, we all kind of talked to each other. Like, we was no strangers. So, and our middle school was small too, so it was just like everybody knew each other. So, and I was cool with everybody in the group chat. So, but more people, but the people in the group chat, some of them were like close with one girl more than the other, because some of them like hung out every single day. Then other people just like, oh, if we have the same class, I'm gonna say what's up. So it was like that. So me and Dallas, a little background story. I don't remember us being that close in 7th grade. I don't remember if we talked, but I do remember that me and her was cool because I was friends with the people she hung out with. So it was kind of like we all just knew each other. All right, so I remember one of the girls, Stephanie, was my friend. Stephanie was one, like me, Stephanie, and yeah, it was just me and Stephanie. We hung out with this one girl. She's not part of Storytime, but it was just always us 3. So we hung out at school, whatever. So me and her was close. So we was in a group chat, and I remember she asked us about Mathia, something like that. And if you don't know what Mathia is like Khan Academy. I don't even know if Mathia still exists, but it's like a little math workshop thing. We used to get assigned little workshops for homework, whatever. And I remember asking her something. She was like, oh, did anybody do your Mathia, or can somebody do my Mathia, something like that she said. And I remember I said something, it wasn't smart, but like it kind of was smart. Like I remember saying something like, girl, you should have been did that, or something like that, or like, girl, why you ain't do it yet, something like that. I don't remember. I wish I had the messages, y'all. I actually scrolled to see if I still had them, and I don't remember. We don't get into it anyway. She asked something about math, and I said something like that along those lines. And then, mind you, I was talking to Stephanie. So this is where Dallas comes in. Dallas comes in and says something smart to me. I don't remember what she said, but I know that I didn't like it, because whatever she said, I wouldn't have said what I said. But she said something smart, and then I was like, I remember I put something like, girl, I wasn't even talking to you, like, ha, like that, because it wasn't even like, oh, nothing like, girl, I wasn't talking to you, like, it was something like, girl, like, I wasn't talking to you, like, I was talking to a person, I was talking to Stephanie, like, I wasn't talking to you, Dallas. So like, it should even have been taken the wrong way, because I wasn't talking to you. So that's how me and Dallas started arguing. Mind you, everybody else in the group chat, we is arguing in the group chat. We going back and forth. She took what I said the wrong way, and it popped off from there. Like, she was like, oh girl, like, you should have said, I think she said, it was like, you should have said you was talking to so and so, like, anyway, blah blah blah, like, you know, like, I really wish I remember what she said so I could tell y'all what she said and what I said verbatim. But like I said before, everybody in the group chat were friends. Like, we were all cool with each other. There were some people, like I said, like I didn't talk to as often, but like we knew each other. So everybody in group chat, you know, when you have your friends, like everybody just in group chat, a little instigating, like, she said blah blah blah, blah, blah. She'd be like, and then somebody in the group chat be like, oh my god, like they really arguing, like LOL, stuff like that. So it was like that. Mind you, it was never that serious to me. Like, if I said I wasn't talking to you, we gonna leave it at that. Like, I'm not about to keep, why would I argue with you about not talking to you, right? So then she started saying stuff like, she started to get disrespectful, so I started to get disrespectful back. She was like, oh, that's why so-and-so, or, oh, I don't remember what she said, but anyway, we go fast forward. I said something like, nigga, what I said was, and blah blah blah, and I said what I said, but I put it in all caps because I had said what I said before, but it was like, you know, it wasn't in capitalized. So me, when I capitalize stuff, sometimes it's not a form of yelling. Well, I don't use it as a form of yelling. I use it as a form of, okay, if you claim you didn't see what I said, let me put it in all caps so you can see clearly what I said. So yeah, so anyway, we started arguing, blah blah blah, and then she was like, oh, but you won't say that to my face, something like that. What? Who? You ain't nobody. Like, that's what it was. Like, it was like, who do you think you are? Like, anyway, and like I said, all of us is cool, so I had your number. So this is me. She said, oh, but you want to say that to my face, blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, pause, and I got my phone, stopped replying. I left the, oh no, that's after. Okay, so she said, bet you want to say that to my face. I have her number, so I FaceTimed her. Why she hang up the phone? But you said I want to say it to her face. So mind you, like I said, it was 10 o'clock at night. If we arguing right now, I'm gonna say what I have to say right now. I'm not about to wait until school to see you tomorrow, especially if I have your number, because like I said, we was all cool. So the fact that we were even arguing in the messages when you have my number, it was just like, why are you trying to put on the show? So she said, bitch, you don't say it to my face. FaceTimed her. She hung up on like the first ring, and then I text, she put in a group chat, she said, bitch, don't be trying to FaceTime me. And then I said, bitch, you say it to your face. So FaceTime, like, I mean, hello, like, it made sense to me. I mean, it made sense to me. I'm not about to wait till school to see you tomorrow, when, like I said, when I have your number. So it made sense to me. So I FaceTimed you and you hung it up. So it's like you really just trying to egg this on, like you really want to keep arguing. So she made it seem like I was trying to FaceTime her, be her friend. And if she answered the phone, we really could have just squashed it out. It was like, girl, like, you know, it wasn't that serious. But like I said, she hung up the phone. So it just escalated from there. Like, that was strike one. Like, we could have did it, the whole situation right then and there. And then after that, I was like, okay, I'm tired of her, like, whatever. And I'm not gonna keep arguing with you over something dumb. So I left the group chat. And for some reason, I'm pretty sure Instagram has changed. So from then to now, because when I left the group chat, I was still getting the messages that she was saying, like, well, everybody in the group chat was saying, and I don't know why that is, but I do remember that, like, I left the group chat, like, for a fact. I took myself out, but the messages were still popping up on my phone. And I see on the phone, she was like, yeah, that's why she left the group chat. She was just still talking about me. She was like, yeah, that's why she looked like so and so, that's why she's scary. She said that's why she pussy.
What did he say?
Who are you talking about, Dallas? You're not talking about me. You're not. Like, when she, who? You're not serious. Like, anyway, so that's what she said. So like I said, the message was popping up. So when I clicked the message, for some reason, like, when I clicked it, I could still reply. Like, I don't know what's going on, but I do know, like, I was back in the group chat, and then she said something, you pussy, you scary, and I said, okay, so we go see tomorrow. Like, that's what I said. I said, okay, we go see tomorrow. So fast forward to this Tuesday morning. I showed up late to school. I woke up late because I didn't live close. Like everybody in the group chat, they live close to that area, like in the school, but I lived hella far. So I woke up late, and I also, not only did I wake up late, but I lived far. So yeah, I was late to school. People, when I got to school that morning, I remember what I wore. I wore some white and gold Adidas, some jeans shorts with rips in it, a green and gold True Religion shirt. So, and I also had in some braids at that time. So that's what I was wearing. And then when I got to school, the bell had just rang. So I showed up like when first period was, I think first period had just started, like the bell for first period to start just started. So I walked in the gate, and then I hear Joy, who was also in the group chat, she's the instigator. She gonna say, she was like, oh, she's here. Like, just think about it, like 8th grade was so childish. But she was like, she seen me, and she was with I don't know if they had the same first period or if they was just like of her class right here or right there, but I don't know. Either way, they was like in the same area. So Joy was with Stephanie. Stephanie was like the person that I was close with, and they were all in the group chat. So Joy yells, she's here, oh, she's here. And then I see Dallas, she's going to her first period. She looks back like this, and I look at her like this. Oh, right, yeah, if you thought I wasn't gonna show up, you're wrong. I go to my first period, and this is all I'm thinking about in my head. I'm like, okay, because mind you, like I said, when I walked through the gate, she saw me, and I saw her see me. So I was like, oh. And she was also wearing a dress. She was wearing a dress, and she had on like some shoes, and her hair was down. So I said, oh, she don't want to fight for real. That's what I said. I said, she don't want to fight for real. Girl, you came and dressed, girl, you came did up. Like, you didn't come to fight. So I said, all right. Anyway, what's first period? Now the people she hung out with, these two is her friends. They're telling me this. So it's either her friend, well, everybody was fake as hell in 8th grade. 2 of her friends, it was a girl and a boy. We had the same first period together, and that's how me and like the people she hung with got close, because we all had the same house together and sat at the same table. So they were telling me what she was saying in the morning. And mind you, if I'm not there in the morning, I'm I don't know what you're saying because I'm not there. So you need to tell me the people you hang out with is lying on you? Because when I showed up, they was like, bro, I didn't think you were gonna show up. And I was like, mind you, like, not even because the fight thing, whatever, but because like, what do you mean you thought I wasn't gonna show up? Like, we had school. Like, thought I was just gonna miss school? Like, no. And the boy she was hanging out with, he was like, bro, Dallas is talking about you. Like, she was saying like, oh, you're scary because you didn't show up and da 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 da. And mind you, he's saying that, and the girl, one of her friends, sitting there like shaking her head, like basically saying like, yeah, like she was saying that, and somebody else said it too. So it's either they was all instigating. I mean, you are instigating because you didn't have to tell me what she's saying in the morning, but it was just like, they not lying on you. Like, you was talking about me and stuff like that. Because not only that, but you did say I was scary in a group chat. So they saying that you said I was scary again because I didn't show up on time at school. So they not lying on you. So I was like, at this point, I'm just sitting there like, okay, I'm scary, da da da. And she was telling people that she did boxing classes, and yeah, she knows how to fight and da da da. So people was kind of like, ooh, like, oh my god. I was like, ooh, she did boxing classes, oh my god, this fight finna be OD. Like, no. So she was just gassing it up, talking about how she did boxing and stuff like that. Girl, I don't care what you did. You was talking out the side of your neck. Like, you was talking like your jaw broke. For what? Exactly. This period ring. We leave out the classroom. Me and her 2 friends, whatever. So we leave out the classroom. I see her, she come out the locker room and she in different clothes. I said, okay, so now she wants to fight. I don't know who pumped you up in that locker room. I don't know who did that, but you should have kept your little dress on. I'm going to my second period. I don't know where her second period was, but all I know is that, like, when I just walk like straight down, like that's my class right there. I seen her like in the corner of my eye, like she had her hair, I think her hair was still down or something at the time, but she had on like a little t-shirt and some pants on and some different shoes. So I said, so she wants to fight. Okay, we'll see. Mind you, I'm already like, you know, it's just giving like, I don't even think she wants to fight for him, only because it's like, Miss Girl, like I seen you, we locked eyes more than once, like I seen you, like any other time you just call me pussy and da. So it's like, if you see somebody on site, wouldn't it be on site? Like I done seen you too many times, so it's like you obviously don't want to fight. And so we leaving. I'm going to my second period, second time, locked eyes, seen her again. So it was like, are we fighting or what? Like, what are we doing? And then I went to my second period, and the whole time I'm sitting there on my second period, I'm sitting there like this. Sitting there, listening to the teacher and doing my little work, whatever. Cause I was impressed, like, because you ain't scaring nobody. You're not scaring nobody, sweetie. So after the class thing, like, and she was talking about me. So like people in my class, because like I said, the middle school was small, so people that was in my second period, they were also saying, they're like, hey bro, so like what's up with you and see, almost said it. They was like, what's up with you in Dallas? Like, are you guys gonna fight? And I'm like, so she was really talking about me like heavy just because I showed up late. Like, you really thought you really thought you scared somebody, sweetie? Like, no, you didn't. So they was like, what's up with you in Dallas? Are you guys gonna fight? Like, what's up? Like, what's going on? And I don't tell people my business. I said if she wants to fight, then we're gonna fight, but like, there's nothing to talk about. Like, I'm not even the person to sit up there and talk about you and pump my head up, pump your head up, acting like yeah, like I'm really finna do her in and like she's scary. Yeah, like I'm not even the type of person to do that, because one thing for sure and two things for certain, things can go left, right? And that's how it went for her case. So we was in class, bam, the bell rang. The second period is over. I'm walking out. Mind you, I don't know if they were still in a group chat or not, but like the people who's in a group chat, our second periods was even close to each other. Like if this was my classroom door, this was like the people who's in a group chat classroom door. They run to my classroom because I'm walking out. I have my backpack, and the instigator, Joy, she was telling everybody, she was like, I'm assuming she was telling everybody, because the people that was following behind me, it was so weird, like that was so dumb. But like the people that was following behind me, those was her friends. I don't talk to them people, like I don't talk to none of them niggas, so I don't know none of them. So they following behind, asking me about my business, and like asking like, am I gonna fight her, and I'm ignoring them because like I said, I don't talk to y'all, like you're not my friend. Like, what are you sitting here in my face for? So we walk in, this is me, I'm in the front, her and her little friends in Joy and her friends in the back, and Stephanie's on the side. So we walk in, they follow me, and I'm like, I'm looking because her second period is over here, like it's a grass area, and then there's like the locker rooms and stuff over there. So we walking, I'm walking, and I look and I see her, and she don't got her backpack on. So we walking up to each other like this. So okay, so this is her and this is me. So we walking like this, bam, and we like, so what's up? so we like, what's up? Like, what are we doing? And I remember looking at her. She said, wait, did I say this? No, she said, so you want to fight?
Okay, bitch, you said it, not me.
And then I said, yeah. And I have my backpack on, and she said, so you want to fight? I said, yeah. And I dropped my backpack, and then I believe, who hit first? I think we swung at the same time. I don't remember, but all I know is that, girl, you don't gotta say nothing. You don't gotta say nothing to me about nothing. Do I want to fight? Girl, just swing. Like, what's up? And she swung on me, and I swung on her. But mind you, my backpack was on the floor, and I had some braids in, so she swung on me. I think she went like this or something like that, or did she grab my shirt? I don't know, but she grabbed me. Something, she was trying to wrestle, if you want to be for real. Like, I feel like people who was there seeing, she was just trying to swing me and stuff, but she grabbed me by my shirt and my hair, and I was like this. So she had grabbed me, she grabbed me by my shirt, and I just remember, like, I was just swinging, like, oh my god, I feel like I could fight better now. But then, you know, it was just like, oh my god, like, she really just touched me. Like, so she touched me, we started swinging, fumbling, tumbling, tussling and stuff, and my back was on the floor, so I kind of tripped a little bit. Like, I kind of went, like, if these are my feet, I kind of went like, woo-hoo, like that, but I was still standing up. And I don't remember how we like separated, but like we had separated, and she was over there and I was over here, and then I moved my backpack like with my foot, like I kicked it over, and then I ran up on her again because you hit me. Like, I'm not stopping for nothing. Like, no, like, you just put your hands on me. So I run up on her again, and I'm like that. So we started tussling. I just remember, like, I was really socking this girl in her face. Like, I swear to God, we was fighting. She didn't touch my face like at all, but I did have braids in, so she pulled out one of my braids, like literally one braid. You know, when you fighting, your adrenaline is just going, like, it's just, I don't feel nothing. Like, I don't know if you ever been in a fight, but like when you fighting, you really don't feel nothing. Like, if somebody can sock you dead in your face, you really, it's just so much going on that you don't even feel the pain. So that's what it was. So she was pulling my hair, and I just remember, like, towards the end of the fight, like, I think I had got like super strength or something, or maybe she was just getting tired, because we was fighting for a long time. If you really think about it, like, we was on campus, and our campus is small, it's open space, like everybody can see you. And what you call them people, the administrators, they saw us fighting, they didn't want to stop it. You saw us fighting because we was fighting for like 2 minutes. Like, that, and if you're on school campus, that's like a long time to be fighting. Like, we was fighting for a minute, and towards the end, she tried to swing me. Like, it was kind of like, she had me like this, like if I was like this, but my head was up, and she grabbed me, and then I just remember I was holding on to her hair, and I just like grabbed her and swung her around and like pulled her closer to me, and I was just like, ow, like, just really hit her. And then that's, ooh, like, I'm never gonna lie, I feel like if these two boys didn't come in to stop the fight, like, because me and her was the same size, so it was kind of like strengths, like, was equivalent to each other. So yeah, nobody was on the ground or nothing like that. But I just remember, like, her whole, like, her half body was down, like she was like this, and I was just like, and then yeah, so if they didn't jump in, I feel like she would have been hurt, because like I said, like, we fighting, like, I'm not stopping, no it's not happening. So we was fighting, blah 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 blah. Okay, fast forward to the next day. Let me see, to get real specific, we fought Tuesday, September 27th. Yes, don't ask me why I remember that, but it was, yeah, September 27th. At my school, when you get into a fight, they send you to like this little program thing. It's like, it's at an adult school, and you have to go there for 3 days, which is so dumb. Like, so anyway, blah blah blah, I got sent home. My mom came pick me up. My mom was even mad because, like I said, somebody, you're not about to put your hands on me. Mind you, this whole time when we was fighting, I forgot to tell y'all. So mind you, the whole time we was fighting, her friends, like, you know, even though we was fighting, it's like a grass area, like, you know, people are circling around. Her friends is front row watching us getting fight. Like, everybody was just sitting there watching and fight. And the girl who was instigating Joy is, if this was a phone, she was like this. Like that. You have to show up like early in the morning. Like, it's so dumb. Like, you have to show up as if it's like really school type. Like, I think we had to show up at 9 o'clock and we didn't get out till 2 o'clock or something like that, or like maybe 1 o'clock or something. I don't know, but we was there for some hours, which was dumb because if I'm suspended, yeah. So we at the adult school, it's not only just the people who get suspended from our school, it's like the whole district. So all the schools in a district, if you get in a fight, they send you to that school. So we was in there in the classroom, and it was me and her. She came in before me because I don't know why I'm always late, but she was there before me. So she was sitting at the desk, and it was these other two boys who were from another school, but they're relevant. So she was sitting at this desk. The teacher who was in there, she said, whoever you fought or something, or whoever, basically sit on opposite sides. So she sat on this side of the room, I sat on this side of the room. She was at the it was 3 desks, so 1, 2, 3. She sat at the very front desk at the top, and I sat on this side, all in the back. Why does teacher ask her? Well, he was asking everybody to tell their side of the story, or what happened, why you here. I swear to God, she was lying. Like, Dallas, like, I just remember we was sitting there, and she was telling the professor how it happened, and she knew she was lying. Like, she knew she was lying. Like, girl, she basically made it seem like I picked a fight with her, because we was sitting at the desk, and I remember she was saying, oh yeah, and Brianna was like, girl, that's why you scary, or something like that. Something like she said that I said it, and I said in the back of the, I said, girl, you lying. And then the teacher was like, hey, he was like, that's exactly what it is. He said, hey, let her tell her side of the story, then you can tell your side. And I said, okay, but she's lying. Like, and I'm already suspended. Like, I don't care who you are. Like, I can be at home. Like, I don't care. So it was just like it was just like, why are you lying? But yes, so she said something that what she said, I said it, and then I was just like, girl, you're lying. And like that, like, because I already beat you up. Like, I already beat you up, so it was really nothing. Like, girl, what are you gonna do? You want to fight again? Like, and one thing about me, nobody can ever say I'm a liar, because if I say what happened, I'm gonna say what happened verbatim, and it's just gonna be it is what it is. So I was like, so I said exactly what happened. I said, oh, she said blah blah blah. The next day she was telling people like, oh, she was gonna do this, or she was gonna do that, and she was like blah blah blah, whatever. So after that, yeah, I think we just had to sit in the classroom and just hear each other's side of the story. And I forgot what else he asked us. Oh, I think he asked us something like, do we feel bad or something, or do we regret it? And I was just like this. Because if you thought I was going to apologize or say, I'm sorry, you got the game messed up. Like, I'm not apologizing for nothing, because you started with me. So, anyway, that happened. So, it was the first day. Y'all, guess what? I don't even think nobody who was there at that time even knew this. But the day of the program, which was, you know, the adult school, whatever we went to, after that, so we told her side of the stories, whatever, in the morning, and then we had like a snack break. She pulled me over to the side and was like, she was like, Brianna, can I talk to you? And I was like, I looked at her and I was like, yeah, because like I said, y'all, so before, you know, y'all, I don't know if somebody even puts narratives or stuff like that, me and her, we were cool. So it wasn't even like I hated this girl or I didn't like her. It was just like, you was talking to me crazy and you said you want to fight. So if you want to fight, we gonna fight. Like, if you feel like that's gonna knock some sense into you, then it can happen. So we fought or whatever. So it wasn't never nothing like I hated this girl, like I'll never be her friend again, stuff like that, because like I said, we was all cool, had each other's numbers and everything. So she pulled me over to the side, said could she talk to me. Now mind you, I'm already a little suspicious because I just beat you up yesterday and now you're asking can you talk to me today. So I'm looking like So we walk into the little tables for snack or whatever, and I'm like walking. So this is me. She's like, no, okay. So this is me. She's like on, maybe I should use it this hand. So this is me. She's like walking. She's like this, you know? Can y'all see that? Like she's not behind me, but she's like on the side of me, but like kind of behind me. So I'm trying to like talk to her like on my head. I was like, oh yeah, so we can talk as we walk in the table, because if you think you was finna sneak me, blah, like not finna happen. So walk into the tables, we sit down, and she was like, I just want to say I'm sorry. Who? Huh? What? You're sorry? Like, it was so unexpected because like I said, like I literally just beat you up yesterday, and her eye was like, it was purple, but like she put like some makeup on it, so like at the top you could still see it was like yellow right here and like a little, and she is real light skin, so it was like a little green and like yellow right there, but she put some makeup on it so you could still see. She tried to like cover it up, but it was still like very much there. So she apologized to me, and I didn't have no problem accepting her apology because like I said, I didn't have like, it wasn't like real static with you anyway. Like it was just really like you was talking to me crazy, and if you want to fight then we can do that. So she apologized to me and we were cool, whatever, but I was just really surprised she apologized to me the next day, because like I said, if somebody just beat me up, I'm like, I'm never talking to you ever again. But it's good that she did that, you know. I don't know if she did that on her own or somebody told her to, but whatever, she still did it. Good, we good. And actually the next 2 days we had to spend at the program, we actually hung out with each other because we was the only people that we knew there. Everybody else was like from different schools, we didn't know them, so we were cool walking together and stuff like that, blah blah blah. So yeah guys, so we end up being cool, whatever, again. Oh, and she, after we fought, she did have to delete her social media. Like she couldn't have Instagram, nothing like that. So she couldn't have Instagram, nothing like that, because the girl who was my friend, Stephanie, she went and told the administrators, like when we was getting suspended stuff, we was in the office, she went and told the administrators that she showed them the messages. She showed them the messages of the group chat, that like we was in a group chat, like she showed them the messages, screenshot, like we was in the office. Why they show me like a pack? It was like a little pack of all the messages that me and her were sending to each other, like in the group chat, and they were showing everybody else like what they were sending in the group chat. Why would you give them your phone? Like, are you dumb? Like, are you dumb? Are you? Like, why would you do that? And then like, oh, did I ask her about it or something like that? Because they showed the package to me. They was like something like, oh, so you guys were calling each other, blah 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 blah. Show me, like, listen, I know what I said, because like I said what I said to her, and what I'm gonna say to you, I said what I said. Like, what like, so like but I really don't be caring, y'all. So they was showing me all these packs of messages and stuff that we were saying to each other. It's like, if you thought I was gonna get trouble with my mom or something, if you thought like you saying you was gonna suspend me was gonna scare me, it's like, okay, like it really wasn't that serious to me. My thing is, I don't even know how she even went to the office, something like that, or who asked her, because Stephanie was close with one of the administrators. I think they were like, I don't know, whatever, they were close, whatever. So I don't know if the administrator asked Stephanie because Stephanie hung out with me. Like, I don't know if he asked her like, hey, why did your friend fight her or something like that, or what. I don't know how she got to the office. I don't know how her name got brought up, but all I know is she went and told the people in the office and showed them messages. Dummy. I don't know why. Because you really could have just been like, girl, or whoever, man, I don't know why they fall under that. Like, it was so unexpected. Like, you know, like, why you didn't play dumb? Like, why you didn't play dumb? That's the end of this story time. And like I said before, me and the girl Dallas, we're cool again. We have each other on social media, so this story was not to be like a little petty or nothing like that, because like I said, this is like 8th grade. Hope you guys enjoyed, and tune in for my next video. Bye.